All right, new home sales took a dip this morning, but could the sector be set up for growth as the crucial spring and summer buying season nears? Joining me now is Jeff Taylor of Digital Risk Mortgage Services Company. And Jeff, you guys are actually the largest mortgage fulfillment shop. So you have your finger on the pulse here of what's happening.
We do.
There are some headwinds, right, ahead for us in real estate? Or do you think that it is smooth sailing in 2016?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're off to sort of an unexpected kind of a refinance boom. If you would have told me back in December that after the Fed raised interest rates, that we would actually have lower mortgage interest rates coming into February, I would have said you're crazy, but that is the case right now because of all the market turbulence. And some of the benefactors of that have been some of the home builders like Toll Brothers and Lennar. So I think that we're actually heading into a very strong buying season for the home builders and for the housing market in general.
So one other thing that we're seeing is a lot of new kind of mortgage products come out. And for some people, that gets their antenna up and they think, oh, wasn't that what we did last time when we had all those ninja loans and we had no down payments needed? Is there anything different right now in terms of how we're expanding credit with these products?
Well, Tara, right now, credit literally has never been tighter. So when we talk about expanding it a little bit, we're talking about going a couple inches, to give you an analogy, versus going 50 yards in 2007, 2008.
So you're not going back to that world at all?
Not even close. I mean, when you talk about these new products like Bank of America rolled out their 3% down product, but that is a product where they're making sure the person has the income, their job product. So it's a very, very smart loan. They're basically reaching potential home buyers who meet the qualifications for the program. So, and again, over the last 7 years, we see like a 0.04% delinquency rate. So we're good as far as the credit box.
Okay, let's talk about boomerang buyers, because when I first heard about boomerang buyers, I wasn't sure exactly who they are, because we talk about boomerang kids a lot, you know, people coming back to live with their parents. These are different people.
So a great segment to talk about, right? Because these are the people who had a house during the crisis and unfortunately had to sell it at a loss or what have you, or foreclosed upon. They have now built back up their credit, and over the next 7 years, there's about 7 million of them expected to buy houses again. So that, if you look at it from a purchase perspective, this year, if a million did buy, that would be about 20% of the purchase market. Now, their credit's still not going to be perfect, but their job, they probably saved for the down payment, so they're much more focused on getting it right this time, and I think that's a huge segment that we're going to hear a lot more about in the years to come.
Okay, so given what you're thinking about this market and that there are these buyers out there, what are the best stocks right now to play if you're an investor that also wants to go long?
You know what? Love Lowe's, love Home Depot, because that goes to the new home buying also, but also I live in Miami and you can't go down the street without seeing a crane in the air or somebody gutting an older house and refurbishing it right now. So I'm very big on Home Depot and Lowe's.
All right. Jeff Taylor, thank you so much.
Thank
Sorry
you.
we didn't have better weather for you today. Back to Miami.